Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about some of the tips and tricks on how to properly maintain your nickel metal hydride batteries in order to maximize their life. We're using batteries pretty much every day now, from the lithium-ion batteries in your phone to the nickel metal hydride batteries in your digital camera. So hopefully with some of this information, we'll be able to help you maximize the life of your batteries. If you find this video helpful, you can share and like this video. We're making videos pretty much every week now, and we'll be answering any questions in the comments. So first, we'll get into some tips on how to maintain your batteries during charging. And our first tip is to remove the batteries from the charger after they are done charging. Although all the Tenergy chargers come with safety protections such as overcharge protection and a safety timer, we still recommend our customers to remove the batteries from the charger in order to avoid overcharging. And it's also best practice to unplug and remove the batteries from the charger if you're not going to be using the batteries for a long period of time to avoid over discharging. Charging your batteries can take a long time to fully charge them. And with the growing popularity of ultra-fast chargers, it's definitely more convenient to charge your batteries at a faster rate. However, charging your batteries at a faster rate can also cause them to overheat more easily, which can cause them to break down and degrade faster, shortening their life over time. So we recommend our customers to charge their batteries at a rate lower than 1C. Another tip is to charge your batteries at room temperature. The temperature can affect the battery in multiple different ways. For example, charging at a lower temperature will increase the internal resistance and decrease the capacity of the battery. This can cause the battery to be charged at an artificially lower capacity, which will force the user to charge the battery more often and eventually lower the lifespan of the battery. We recommend to charge the batteries at room temperature or at a range from 50 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it for our tips for maintaining your battery while charging. Next, we'll get into some things you'll want to keep in mind while discharging. As mentioned before, extreme temperatures can have adverse effects on batteries. This is the same for when batteries are being used or discharged. Using your batteries in extreme temperatures can cause permanent damage to them, so we recommend customers operating their batteries at a temperature range between -4 and 122 degrees Fahrenheit. After your device turns off from dead batteries, it's best to remove the batteries from the device and charge them as soon as possible. Leaving your batteries in the device can cause them to over-discharge, which will cause permanent damage to the battery. Some of the devices that are commonly known to over-discharge your batteries are LED candles and trail cameras. And if you're planning on not using your batteries for an extended period of time, it's best to remove them from the device and put them in storage. And be sure to use the same type of batteries when inserting them into your device. It's best practice to not mix and match batteries, such as different brands of batteries or different capacity or voltages. Because the device will draw an equal amount of current from each battery, if the batteries have a different capacity, for example, the battery with the lower capacity will continue to discharge even when the end voltage is reached, causing it to over-discharge. Over time, the contact surfaces in your device may develop rust or dust, and powering your device with obstructed contact points can lower the efficiency of the energy transfer. So it's best to make sure the contact points are clean before you insert the batteries into your device. Next, we'll get into some tips of how to maintain your nickel metal hydride batteries to prepare for storage. When batteries are put into storage, it's best to keep them in a cool, dry location. And because all batteries experience self-discharge, it's important to keep your batteries at least 50% before putting them in storage to avoid over-discharge. Another method to avoid over-discharging in storage is to cycle your battery, or fully discharging and then recharging. And it's best to do this every 2 to 6 months, depending on the self-discharge rate of your battery. Also, we don't recommend users to store their batteries inside a refrigerator or freezer. Not only will the cold temperatures affect the battery, but the moisture inside the refrigerator can cause damage to the battery as well. All right, and that's all the tips we have for you. Next, we'll get into some of the frequently asked questions. So our first question we got here, how long will it take to charge my batteries? This is going to depend on both the capacity of the battery and the charging rate of your charger. So for example, if we're trying to charge a AA nickel metal hydride battery with a capacity of 2,500 milliamp hours, with a charger that charges your AA batteries at a rate of 500 milliamps. You can plug it into this formula. You get 2,500 divided by 500 to get a total charge time of 5 hours. And just to note that this is a theoretical number, so in practice, this charging time is actually a little longer, but it's still a good estimate to use for your reference. All right, and our next question here, do I need to charge my batteries when I first get them? So we recommend to charge your batteries right away if you're able to. If you're not able to, we do have a few brands that do come pre-charged to about 80%. These include the premium batteries, the Premium Pro, Centura, and Solar batteries. So our next question here, how long will my batteries last? So this question can be answered in two different ways. When you're talking about how long the battery will last in between charges or the runtime, this largely depends on the application or the device that's being powered. So for example, if I'm using AA batteries in a flashlight, the battery isn't going to last as long where if I was to use that same battery in a remote control because it draws more power. And when we're talking about the entire life of the battery, this largely depends on how often the battery is being used. And we usually rate the life of the battery in terms of life cycles. For example, our Centura battery has the longest life cycle of 2,100 cycles. Our next question here, why do my batteries not hold a charge? So there are many different reasons why the batteries may not be holding a charge. It could just be an old battery, the battery could be defective or damaged somehow, and the problem could also lie within the device itself. One way to check this is to swap out the batteries with brand new ones, and if the problem persists, the issue may be with your device. If not, you can always reach out to us, the Tenergy support team, and we'd be happy to help you with this issue. And our last question we have here, how to dispose of old batteries. The proper method of recycling batteries will vary depending on your location. We recommend finding a location using this locator at calltorecycle.org. We also have a link in the description for that. And you can also contact your local recycling centers for more information on that. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned a little bit more about how to properly maintain your batteries for a longer life. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment below. And be sure to check out our other videos. We post them every week.